What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your SmackDown review. We are just 9 nights away from the Survivor Series. 30 years of The Undertaker. Exactly. Right to the dot. 30 years ago, Survivor Series night this year, The Undertaker debuted in the WWE. Survivor Series, we will be celebrating the dead man. WWE is promoting that this year, this is the final farewell for the dead man. Is that the case? More than likely not. He will probably show up for WrestleMania, have a farewell WrestleMania matchup. But this is going to be a very special Survivor Series for us wrestling fans. Now, as far as SmackDown is concerned, we're going to dive into everything that has to do with SmackDown tonight right here on this review, plus a few extra things that's going to come up on the channel this coming week. Before we do that, every single one of you knows what to do, and that is to become a subscriber today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can get all notifications as soon as they're uploaded. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. It is appreciated. And go back and check out anything you missed. All the Backyard Beatdowns 1, 2, 3, and 4. All the promos leading up to it. And reviews, previews, and all that kind of good stuff on the channel right now. Let's dive into SmackDown, shall we? First things first. Drew McIntyre and the big dog, the High Chief, the Big Chief, whatever kind of chief he's calling himself these days, Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, along with his advocate, Paul Heyman. Let's just be honest here. WWE setting up for a babyface versus heel at Survivor Series. Wrestling WWE 101. They don't know how to do a heel versus heel. They don't know how to do a babyface versus babyface anymore. And Drew McIntyre interfering, coming out to SmackDown tonight, getting in Roman Reigns' face, saying that he's the one on top now. He took Roman Reigns' spot. Roman Reigns took his ball and went home this past spring, all this different types of stuff. Roman Reigns saying that Drew McIntyre is irrelevant now and has been ever since Roman Reigns came back. All this different types of stuff. And then at the end of SmackDown tonight, when the Uso was going to beat Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns kind of pulled the Uso back and said, "Hey, you take him out. You take him out." And then whack. Claymore kick. 1, 2, 3. They are setting this up for champion versus champion at Survivor Series. Wrestling fans, if Randy Orton loses on Monday, don't be surprised. If he wins, everything that we saw tonight makes absolutely 0 sense. Absolutely 0 sense. It was like Drew McIntyre was there just to pop a rating, or at least help pop a rating. But y'all let me know what you're thinking about that in the comments below. I know by what I saw tonight, Randy Orton is dropping that WWE title to Drew McIntyre on Raw, simply for a Survivor Series matchup. That's it. Just for a Survivor Series match. And then Drew McIntyre could possibly drop the title at TLC, either back to Randy Orton or The Fiend. Seeing as how they are all three intertwined in a rivalry right now. Now, let's move on to Otis. Has he fallen off the ball or what? His wagon is just dropped. Otis ever since he lost the Money in the Bank contract, ever since he lost the girl, Mandy Rose, when she got drafted over to Raw, I'm sorry. It's just not there. I'm not as invested in Otis now. He's having a match with Dolph Ziggler again. Dolph Ziggler. He was having a huge rivalry with him in SummerSlam. No, not SummerSlam, excuse me, WrestleMania. And now we're seeing it again. Come on. This is not one of these rivalries that we want to see drawn out this long. This is not one of these rivalries that we want to see start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. No, it's not. Now, as far as Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio, I've said this since they were back on Monday Night Raw. Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins have been having the best rivalry in WWE, one of the best. Hands down, bar none, they were. Now, it's going to be the Mysterio family still having a rivalry with Seth Rollins. Except Rey Mysterio and Dominic and all them are kind of pushed to the side right now because now it's Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins. Buddy Murphy cost Seth Rollins the matchup tonight. No holds barred. Good contest. Really good contest. And I'm glad this puts the end to Rollins and Rey Mysterio as far as their rivalry is concerned. Because quite frankly, we have seen enough of it. I mean, we've seen enough of those two battling back and forth. I was a little surprised that we didn't see this at Survivor Series. But, you know, WWE did this to try to pop a rating for SmackDown, quite frankly. That's kind of how I saw this playing out. But it was a good contest. And now they can move on to a different rivalry for Seth Rollins, which is Buddy Murphy, which will put on good contest. No doubt about that. And it should help build up Buddy Murphy's stock some, too. Not only that, but Rey Mysterio can move on to something a little bit more important also. Had a really important rivalry with Seth Rollins, but now move on to something else that maybe elevates, a rivalry too. Be nice to see. Now, as far as anything else that happened on SmackDown tonight, quite frankly, not too much. They had, a women's triple threat matchup. They had Sasha Banks come out and Carmella kicked her in the face. That was about it. That was about it as far as on SmackDown tonight. Not that intriguing. Didn't build to the Survivor Series all that much outside of hearing Bobby Heenan's voice as he said back in 1991, "Long live the Undertaker!" In that promo they cut for the Undertaker at Survivor Series. Wrestling fans, hope you enjoyed this SmackDown review. If you did, leave me a big thumbs up. Don't forget, Backyard Beatdown 5 is 1 week from tonight. 1 week from tonight, it will be uploaded. Me versus David Awesome. First blood matchup. Should be a really good match. Me versus David, first blood. Next week also, I will have my preview and predictions of the Survivor Series. kind of what I think The Undertaker might do at Survivor Series 2. What I think he might play into. If he's just going to make some little small appearance and that's going to be it, or if I think he's going to make an appearance and maybe it build to something more like at WrestleMania or something of that nature. I'll let you know this coming week, plus Raw review and all that kind of good stuff. Tune into it, and I will see you for all of that stuff this coming week. But until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.